I see.
Boy, we're back at it again. Another episode of GoonTalk. Breland, how you feeling?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all other configurations of being. Welcome back. It's been a while. You're still looking cute. Welcome to Goon Time.
Today we're doing something that we've probably been putting off for a couple of months.
Yeah, good grip.
Ever since the game came out. But today we're talking about Persona 5 Royal. That's right. Let me fact check this real quick. When the game came out,
It is the game that just would not end. You were playing it the entire...
no, it came out March 31st, 2020 in America. That sounds more correct. And here we are over a year later, since I've probably played it myself, and a slightly shorter amount of time since you've played it, since you played my copy after a
long time of holding it.
yeah.
I think I held it for like 2 months, and then I started playing it, and it took me like 2 to 3 months to 210 hours it took me to beat that game.
That's insanity. That's
I used every save file, and I believe I got the good ending.
and you went in completely blind.
Yeah.
You
I got some tips here and there, but, you know...
You managed to steer clear of the Persona fandom and all of their needs to spoil and ruin all the fun. Damn, dude. Cracking a cold one.
Yep.
I want to start with, I played the original, and I borrowed it from Shane. If you watch the channel, you probably know who Shane is.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, another day, another dollar. I was just hanging out with him one day, and he's like, "You gotta check out this game. It's got an amazing soundtrack." I watched him play for a little bit, and I fell completely in love with the music and the style. I was like, all right, I might be inclined to check it out. So he beat it. He gave it to me, and honestly, I played the first game. I don't know. I forget when it came out, but I was way late playing it. But I played it at the perfect time in my life. Genuinely, it just gave me something to do when I had nothing to do. And I remember telling Shane, I was like, I might just buy the game, and he was like, don't, because they're gonna come out with Royal. It's like the same game but more content. And I said, that sounds good. So I beat the original. I loved it. I even it was very few games do this to me, but I almost wanted to play it all over again as soon as I was done. I was like, damn, I could play that again.
That was so good.
It was so good.
I wanted another one.
I think I'll have another.
It's bigger. It comes on a bigger box.
I did get the collector's edition.
Yes,
I did, and it's fucking sick.
It's a big box.
Y'all should be jealous. It was $90.
It was a big cock.
It came with cool shit, art book, music tracks, the mask. Nice little box came in. Of course, the game itself, the steel cover. And yeah. And so I played Royal. And that's the version you played, because you played my copy.
Yep.
And I still loved it again the second time. There's some things that I think it did a whole lot better. There's some things that I think maybe it didn't need it, you know. But you wouldn't know about the comparison since you didn't play the original one. So, what was your like initial reaction to when you first started playing it? Not to like whatever you may have heard, but like when you booted it up yourself and started like forming your own opinions. What'd you think?
Okay, so going into it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into really lengthy games, so...
Not like RPG games?
So when I went into it, I knew this was gonna be like just chugging a cold water. It was not gonna be pretty. I held on to the game for months, started playing it, and the beginning was...
It's a slow start.
Yeah, it was a very slow start. I was like, is this the game? I don't know if I'm really a fan of this, but I still wanted to give it a chance. And the more I played it, the more it allowed me to play it, the more I started to like it. Like, it wasn't so much the gameplay that did it for me. It was more the story, the characters, the plot, that it was because I thought it was really interesting.
It is interesting.
The art style, I
excellent. I love it.
Really good. Soundtrack, really good.
Probably one of the best video game soundtracks ever, if not the best.
Yeah, the more I played it, the more I started to understand, like, mechanics, techs, all that stuff, and it became a really good experience. And it was different from any other game that I played. It's just anime. Just playing anime.
It's very anime, yeah. I think we should also preface that neither of us have played a game in the Persona series prior to this, or even a Shin Megami Tensei title, which is like what it's spinned off of. But after playing both Persona 5 and 5R, I'm a little interested in Shin Megami Tensei 5 come to Switch.
Nice.
Unless they put it on Steam, in which case I might just get it on Steam, but I haven't heard anything about that, so let's see if Nintendo's console fucking ruins the experience. I think the soundtrack's a good place to continue on. What stuck out to you? It's like, where's some tracks?
I love the "Life Will Change" track.
Oh yeah, everyone.
It's a hype song. It's the hype song.
Yes. Oh, by the way, before we continue, there will be heavy spoilers. Expect nothing less other than discussion of the whole game. Like, this is going to be very spoilery, as much as we remember.
Okay, you're gonna have to, since we're spoiling, you're gonna have to help me with names, because...
Yeah, are you thinking... Because there's in the Final Palace, the remix of Life Will... I think it's a whole different song, but it's basically a remix of that, I believe. There are places Life Will Change in the Final Palace.
I don't remember that.
It's
hazy. It's been a couple months since I...
It's not as good as Life Will Change, but it's still... But
Life Will Change is... Yeah.
I like the song that plays in the jazz club, like the slow one. It plays in the Thieves' Den as well.
Fun fact: I never actually went and spent a whole lot of time in the Thieves' Den.
I spent at least 10 hours of my gameplay was spent in the Thieves' Den, because there's an awesome card mini game where you just play cards with the Phantom Thieves, and it fucking rocks. I've literally played hours of that. Just I finally beat a palace. Let me play cards with my bros. and not the ladies. This is no girls allowed club.
Yeah, I spent my free time grinding in Mementos, wanting to die. Got level 99.
Did you?
Yeah.
What? It's overkill.
I wanted to beat that fucker in the sky. You know who I'm talking about. The big bitch.
What would have been the real final boss had you not get the true ending with, again, spoilers, Maruki, who's the true final boss. Would you, so I guess you wouldn't know this either, but Kasumi, or now known Sumire, and Maruki are like two brand new characters to Persona 5R. They were not in the original. What do you think of their characters?
I like Kasumi. It got a little weird at the end. She was always like kind of she was like too nice. She seemed kind of just I'm excited, the character, and senpai, and
I cringed every time she said senpai. I was like, oh no.
At the end, she got a little bit more. Well, not a little bit. Like,
she got real. Yeah, she got real. That's like, yeah, no, I couldn't get behind her for most of the game, and then and at the end I was like, all right, I get it, but she was still not my favorite. Not that I disliked her, but it's like there's too many characters that the game wants me to feel bad for. It's hard for me to like fit her in there, you know? It's like it wants me to feel bad for Akechi, it wants me to feel bad for Maruki, it wants me to feel bad for fucking anyone. But I don't know. Maybe it's because you don't spend that much. You don't spend that much time with her, other than like forced cutscenes, you know. Well, actually, no. There are times where you had to actively hang out with her, but that's if you want the true ending. So, pay to win game, I guess.
I love Makoto.
Oh yeah,
best girl.
So you wifed up Makoto, right?
Yeah.
I'm a Kawakami kind of guy. This is funny. I think I told you this a while ago, but my first playthrough of Persona 5R, I got Persona 5. Duh. I got Kawakami to level 10, right? And I picked the wrong like dialogue choice to wife her. It was between like she says something like, oh, what are we, or something like that, and your response is like, I'm a man and you are a woman. Which is the right choice, as hilarious as it sounds. But the even funnier option is, you are my teacher and I'm your student. And of course I picked the funnier one, and I didn't realize it was gonna fuck me over. So I ended up that playthrough wifing the doctor. God, I forget her name. Takemi or something like that.
Still not a bad choice.
No,
still not a bad choice.
No. Goth waifu.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yep.
But I always wanted Kawakami. She's always number one. And I finally got her in Royal. Finally. Did you know there's a harem route? Like you can wife every girl in the game, and then on Valentine's Day they all show up at the same time and beat the shit out of you. That's in the game. You can do that.
I need to see that now. I need to see that after this. I gotta see that.
Yeah, we'll pull it up after this. Editor, put in like 3 seconds of it. It's it's awesome. That's so funny that you can do that. Or you could just like choose not to date any girls and hang out with the bros on Valentine's Day.
Ryuji supremacy, am I right?
I love Ryuji. I love Yusuke too. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I really, really like Morgana. I've never disliked Morgana as much as the internet wants to hate him.
Yeah.
I like him. He's funny. He's a simp. He's comic. He's more comic relief than Ryuji.
Yeah, he's an adorable little shit.
Who knew he could turn into a helicopter? Oops!
Turn into a car. Turn into a helicopter.
Morgana, can't you like fly? I don't know.
I can turn into a car.
I can turn into a car. I'm a cat car. I'm a catacopter. There's no substance right now.
I'm a helicat.
What are some other characters you like? I think Sojiro is like easily one of my favorite characters. He's such a baller.
Who is he again?
Sojiro?
Oh, the guy at the coffee shop?
Yeah.
Boss man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I remember like when
he again, like he seems like your brand, just older guy, kind of hunched over, just hands in his pocket, just like
constantly going outside for a smoke.
Bringing the ladies in, huh?
Ladies man.
No, when I was young, ooh boy.
He my initial impression of him is like, wow, this guy's got swag. This dude's got, and then it like, he has like a whole backstory, and it's like heart wrenching. It's like, oh no, not my man Sojiro. What other characters were you all about? You're a big Ryuji guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was really chilling. He reminded me of you.
What the fuck? Now I'm side character material?
No, not at all, man. Futaba was fucking weird.
Yeah, I'm not a Futaba person. She kind of pisses me off most of the time.
Random Futaba noises.
She's got cringe dialogue.
She sits like Ryuzaki. I
Who?
found.
L.
Yeah.
L from Death Note. Yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she
I
does. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird for her to do, and then I watched Death Note, and I was like,
here's the inspiration.
it's, you know what? Maybe he's on to something. Maybe he's on to something here.
What are some of the other side characters? You have like the shogi girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's alright.
Yeah.
She gives you a lot of good perks from what I remember. Who else? I didn't really care much for the politician guy.
Haru was. It felt like she was kind of shoehorned in.
That's how I felt the first time I played the original, and this time it's only because she has more screen time, and it's not even substantial screen time, but it's just she feels less shoehorned in. I mean, I get where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I totally felt that, but like she's not the worst character.
Oh, I'm not saying like she's a bad character or anything. Like, she's really nice, very simple character. It's just like, I wish. It's a pretty big fucking game, and she's like barely in it.
She's the last party member.
Yeah.
Aside from the other two, right?
And it's just like my time with her. It's just like, oh, I gotta play catch up. Like, I gotta boost that confidant.
Yeah. I never get her to rank 10.
Can't get her to 10. I think the most I got her was probably 7.
I didn't even do that. I think I got her up to like 5, if that.
Yeah, I think it was 7, but it was only because like I had nothing to do.
Kawakami's abilities like so worth like grinding for at the very like as soon as you can, just because you get to do more things at night. So, but we just completely glanced over. We were talking about Kasumi, but we completely glanced over Maruki, who's the other new addition to the game. So, what would you think about him?
Maruki, that's
the therapist guy. Do you even remember his backstory?
His backstory was
with his girlfriend.
His girlfriend either left him or she was dying.
What happened was, I like watched an analysis video the other day. Because I forgot. What happened was him and his girlfriend. He was like at his girlfriend's house or something with her parents, her parents' house. They were visiting her parents, and someone broke in and murdered her parents right in front of them before he was able to like stop it. So he like blames himself for it, and she like it was so traumatizing to her. She went to like a catatonic state, and that's why she's in the hospital. So yeah, that's kind of fucked. But like you get like drips of it throughout his spending time with him and whatnot, ranking him up. You don't really get it until like the very end if you've unlocked that palace. I mean, I like it. I think he's a good character. I was
He just did a lot of talking. He was kind.
yeah. He didn't really seem like a good therapist.
Yeah, not a good therapist.
But that's
like
what's funny.
But like a talker. Just,
Yeah. He was just a cool dude. We'll get more into him towards the end because, well, if you played the game, you would know why.
Mhm.
But how about let's start with like gameplay. So you thought like, I think the best comparison, like the simple comparison, like baseline, is that it's kind of similar to Pokemon, where you have to like attack weaknesses and stuff like that.
Turn-based.
But it's way more interesting than Pokemon because Pokemon's a fucking baby game. This is a little more.
Yeah, you gotta use your brain.
It has more depth to it. You can do a lot more different things, strats and stuff. Especially in Royal, they give you a lot more to work with. So like, what do you think? Because you weren't that impressed with the gameplay, but like over time, maybe.
Yeah, over time, I definitely was like, I definitely got more into the gameplay. It was like, because I'm just so used to playing Kingdom Hearts, where I'm just hitting a button. I'm not really using my brain.
Mashing, yeah.
Like this, it was just like, oh, all right, I gotta take my time with it. What character do I want to use? What persona do I want to use? Because if I use the wrong persona, then this thing could attack my weakness, and then I'm fucked.
Right.
I haven't been in a lot of situations where I had been, like...
Because it's so beneficial, especially in Joker, that you can have, like, a billion personas, yeah.
Yeah.
You just swap them out.
It's just something I got to appreciate, like, the more I played it, and... It was nice. It did get a little, like, mundane at the end because
I think
many bosses.
Yeah, but I think once you like around like the halfway point, once you finally like understand the game, I feel like it's sometime at, like right either in the middle of Futaba's palace or like right after, you get to a point where it's like it clicks.
Yeah.
And, like all of a sudden every battle it's just like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
You
over.
You get into a routine.
It's over.
Of it,
You become like a fucking powerhouse. So you're just like, oh, what's strategy? I'm just gonna do this, baton pass, do that. All right, all out attack. All right, what's next?
Yep.
Moving on.
So
It's a satisfying system, especially something like the all-out attack. Like you down all the enemies. All right, here's your reward. You just get to fucking kill them in the most epic way possible.
I really like the all-out attacks. I like the end screen of it.
Yeah.
Like each character
It's
gets their
so-
own end screen. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
it's so stylized, personalized, fucking awesome.
Game over.
That was cool. So you know how like Futaba has like a random chance of dropping the bomb and
just
she
fucking
gets her,
stealing the
she didn't have
spotlight?
that in the original. Yeah, she didn't have that. That was a new addition. I actually thought that was really cool.
There were some times where I was just like, oh man, I wanted to see this character get the end screen. Fucking Futaba stole it.
yeah. It's like, oh, Futaba. You know what's worse though? Hers like takes longer too. It's like a longer animation. So you're like, oh god, here we go. She's got to drop the bomb. She's got to tap on it. It's got to explode. Okay, finally.
Oh.
Or it's like, oh, it's Joker. He just shits himself and pulls his glove up. All right, moving on.
Shits himself, he smiles, pulls his glove up,
Gives you a wink, gives you a kiss, blows you a kiss.
takes you out on a date, maybe licks you a little bit.
Yeah, no, yeah, especially if you're playing it a second time, like you get it. You know, it's Persona. I've done it. I've played Persona. It's cool. I love. There's so many cool ones. There's so many cool looking Persona. You know, the giant penis and the chariot. Oh my god, that's not one of them. That's not one of them.
You get that.
One
you
of
get
them
that
is-
in the final world. They're everywhere. There's dicks.
They're in
everywhere.
Mementos too. Yeah. Also, Isis. There's a Persona called Isis. And it's like a good one too. That's a good Persona.
I think I used that one like a lot.
I did
and
too.
It was very useful.
I did too, because it learns like psi attacks and a bunch of really cool buffs and stuff. Yeah, it's a good one.
ISIS.
Any other like cool ones that come off the top of your head?
You
You didn't use any of the DLC ones, right? Because they're like broken. Or you didn't get the collectors. Because that was my copy.
I don't think I did.
So in the collector's edition, you get a bunch of DLC personas, and they're all busted. Like you can just take one and go through the whole game with just that one persona because it's so broken. I didn't do that because what the fuck's the point in even playing the game if you just have a win persona every fight, you know?
It's not
Yeah,
fun.
any like stand out in your head, or even like
There was a Pharaoh one that I used. Bless, like the bless attacks.
oh, was it the coffin one or is it a different one?
No, it was a Pharaoh looking lady with wings.
I think is that not Isis?
You know what that might be?
Oh, or it's Principality. I vaguely remember
I feel like
that one.
Isis sounds right because I used her a lot.
I did too. What about like the Phantom Thieves? I really like Ryuji's persona. Captain Kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool looking.
I like Makoto's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
the bike.
motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Futaba's is the ship.
The spaceship. What
Ryuji,
about the
Captain
like? You
Kid.
did you
I like Akechi's a lot.
Which one? Robin Hood.
I like Loki.
Loki. Okay.
Loki.
Did you do the like? So you know how they?
Yeah, Isis.
It is Isis. Yeah. Okay.
I used her a lot. I like.
You know how like you can evolve your partner's personas, the Phantom Thieves. Did you do the third evolution?
I did the third evolution of Akechi,
Right.
of Makoto.
Right. They have to be like ranked 10 in order to do it. And if you're doing like the true ending, Akechi and Kasumi are already there. But I don't even think Kasumi's evolves at all.
Kasumi? Hers
Yeah.
evolves 3 times.
It does?
Mhm.
Then I don't remember what it was. Hers,
I maxed her out. I maxed Morgana's out.
her persona was like the worst one in my opinion, design wise, because it's just like based off of like Cinderella or something. It's stupid. Oh yeah, Morgana's got it. Diego, that's what his third one was, and he has the wristwatch. That's so awesome, and like the hairy chest. His is so awesome.
Who else?
Was Ryuji's third one? Was that Will? Yeah, it was William.
I don't think I didn't max Ryuji. I got
Really?
I got to like set. I wanted to.
So his third one is like it kind of looks like Captain Kidd, except the skeleton like pirate thing is wearing like a hoodie and shades, and it's on a speedboat instead of a pirate ship. It's called William. It's so fucking awesome. I love it.
Gen Z.
Yeah. I didn't care much for Ann's persona either. I never really liked. I wasn't a big Ann fan. I maybe kind of liked her a tiny bit more through Royal, but overall, I don't know. She's
all right.
She's okay. I like Yusuke's, but there's nothing that really stood out about his persona. As a character, I love Yusuke. I love him.
Haru. I don't even remember Haru's persona. I just know that it was psych.
Oh, okay,
a lot of
okay.
psych attacks.
Milady.
Milady.
So I forget what her second one is. Her third one is called Lucy, and it's designed after I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball. Yeah. I was pretty mad when I realized that because I didn't max her out, so I didn't get that. People that don't know, I love Lucy. It's one of my favorite like shows. So fucking funny. My box set is somewhere around here. I have the whole show somewhere. I don't know where.
Did you watch the animation? Persona the animation?
Yes, I didn't watch all of it. I kind of watched like the big parts, and I don't. It's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's the animation sucks. It's like it's not. They like bastardized the all-out attack. Like it's drawn very poorly.
It's
not worth watching.
I watched it a little bit. like a while ago because I just wanted to see how, like, I wanted to compare it to the video game. Video game, much better experience, I feel.
Yeah.
It's just really, really, really long.
It's a long gawk.
Haven't done that in a while. It's a bit gawk.
All right. Well, how about we talk about like palaces?
Palaces.
Yeah. So I think Kamoshida's is a good. It's a good palace.
It's
to,
a good
on.
start. Yeah.
Whenever I think of like the villains in Persona 5, it's like hard to be like, oh, that guy's worse than that guy. I think Kamoshida is literally the biggest piece of shit in the whole game. Just like he like basically molested that girl, so to the point where that she wanted to like kill herself. Mm-hmm. Like what the, and got away with it. Up until he didn't, but
yeah,
that's like fuck. I might have to censor some of what I just said. But I don't know if you can say molest on YouTube.
You just said it again.
I'm editing it. I'm editing it.
Baka.
But
Wawa isn't gonna sponsor us if you keep talking like that.
No, they love Persona. Or no, wait, that was the Goldbergs. Never mind. They had like a Goldberg burger. The Goldburger at Wawa. Do you not remember that? It was a promotional thing.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Okay, no Wawa tangents. Not in this video. Maybe in the next one. Maybe we'll do a Wawa GoonTalk.
Wawa GoonTalk. The Wawa creepypasta.
Yeah, Kamoshida's Palace is good. It's fine. Serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good moments. It's like the original like party is like really cool. It's a cool dynamic. Because you're all a bunch of fucking idiot lunatic teenagers.
Yep.
And then you beat Yusuke and Madarame. And I'll tell you what, I don't remember a whole lot of Madarame's palace.
You gotta, it was...
Well, the only thing that I do remember is jumping into the paintings, because it reminded me of Mario 64.
Yeah, that palace got really... It was a museum.
Yes.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I liked the first one more than the museum.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't as complex. I remember it being really fucky in certain parts of it, and I think it was when you had to find like the original painting or something like that.
Oh, and like the distorted part of the palace. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you can like barely see them because it's so far away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was okay, I guess. Getting trapped and losing some of your party members. I think that was a
Did
thing.
that happen in the palace?
I think so. I think one of
Oh
them...
no, you're thinking of the there's a point where An and Yusuke are in the real world. This is before you get Yusuke, and you and Ryuji go into the palace, just the two of you.
I thought they were separated by lasers, but I just might not be remembering that correctly.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking. Yeah, you solo Joker it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all get, because Morgana like trips a trap.
Oh yeah. You got to rescue them one by one.
Yes, I totally recall now. You were right.
That was.
Well, both of those things happen in that palace.
Yeah, that was,
see, it's coming to us.
Yeah, it was a little annoying.
It was like over a year ago. It's coming to us.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that one's okay. I think the boss fight... So they did change the boss fight, the like part where it's like different elemental versions of him. That was new.
Wasn't it like paintings like of an eyeball, another eyeball, and a mouth, and a nose?
The nose, yes.
Yeah.
So... But then there's like a second phase where he's like different, like doppelgangers that are like different elements and stuff. That part was like dumb. I didn't like that. Some people are gonna be like, oh, "What? What are you talking about?" No, it was stupid. It was stupid because before it was just the painting fight. Now you made it longer, and it's like not even that challenging. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
So
like I could say
it
that
like
about...
demands you to just use the baton pass. Like that's all it's asking you to do, which you're already doing for most of the game. Here, I just want to take one break for a little rant about how they changed the gameplay, because I'll confess, I think Royal is a much easier game than the original. Granted, of course, it's like you can do so much more outside of the palaces to get upgrades and whatnot. But other than that, the other big change, like huge, it was huge and game-breaking. I don't know why they did this. Whenever you get a party member, you immediately unlock Baton Pass with them. Before, you had to rank them up to like level 2 or 3 or something like that, and then you get Baton Pass with them, but no. Now you just get it out the gate, and it's broken. And you couldn't power it up in the original game. You only powered it up by chaining it. Now you upgrade it, so when you fucking pass it, someone's already like 3 times powered up. So, I don't know, you can just make your party broken by like the 2nd or 3rd palace. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little too easy. And I don't think they like changed the difficulty settings to adjust to that. I think it's the same as before, just now you're just like a god. But yeah, that was just a little mini rant. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't know because you didn't play the original. Yeah, but for people that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But next up would be Kanashiro's palace, the bank. That's where you get Makoto.
I kind of like that one.
I actually like that one a lot.
It made me feel like I was
in a bank,
like a thief, just trying to
stealing money.
My thing was like
breaking into safes and shit.
There was money everywhere. The thing that annoyed me, you had to pay. Well, you didn't have to, but there were some doors where you had to get money and like actually pay to go through those doors. There's money laying all over the fucking floor and you can't pick it up.
Well, do you remember when at the very end when you get the briefcase and you open it up, what's inside it?
Nothing.
No, there's money inside it, but you know Kanashiro's face is on the dollar bill. It was fake money.
It's fake money.
Distorted money.
So it's basically nothing.
Yeah. I mean, in his bank, it should have worked. You were right. But in the real world, no. Meaningless. But I like that one. I mean, when I first played the game, I hated Makoto because she was like a bitch. And like the game was like, oh, but she's got it hard. Everyone depends on her. And it's like, oh, boo fucking who.
Oh, no.
And now it's like, alright, well, I've played the game already. Okay, maybe I can kind of get it. Did you feel the same way?
In the beginning, I did feel a little bit of disdain towards her.
Yes.
But like the part where she's following you around, I'm just like, you better not fucking snitch on me.
Yeah,
don't do
exactly.
it. Don't you do it.
You keep
and then like
her.
there were moments where she's like doubting herself, and yeah, like it brings up like, oh, she has a hard life, her relationship with her sisters
it's
and
like
all
demanding
that.
And
Yeah. And I was just like, ooh.
Juicy.
She could be turned.
She could get turned.
She could get grog. So I'm just like, don't listen. Don't fucking snitch on me. Join the dark side. Whoa!
Scooter just jumped on my desk. Oi! Come on.
Oi!
Get off. There's your daily dose of Scoot.
Yep. All we need is Bridget to fucking Kramer slide through the door.
Kramer?
Yeah. Slide like Kramer. You know Kramer does that.
From Seinfeld?
Yeah.
I
feel like that's
I get what you're
something
saying.
she
Yeah,
would
no,
do.
I don't know why my brain didn't want to. I don't know.
It's just like, whoa! And then applause because that's the thing. That's his thing. Slides in, everybody's happy about it.
All right, we were talking about.
We were talking about Makoto.
Yeah, and I also think that that palace has like one of the best tracks in the game. Yeah, no, the boss does suck in that palace though.
Yeah,
the piggy bank sucks.
I hated that.
The fly, he turns into a fly.
I hated that. I was literally like,
it's easy though.
why? literally, I just at that point moving forward, I just thought every boss was annoying. That's that. It was just,
What's after? Oh, after him is Futaba. Futaba's boss isn't that bad. Her palace is. I remember it being a lot worse in the original. I can't. I wouldn't be able to tell you how they changed it. I know for a fact they definitely changed some things in her palace.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
it's a
tell
pyramid.
you. Well, yeah.
Each thing is like, you finish 25%, you gotta leave. Then finish 50%, you gotta leave.
Right.
75, you gotta leave.
Right.
And
I
then
mean,
you
a
can
lot of
finally-
palaces are like that, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, hers is okay. The boss is okay. That's where the game starts like stagnating, right? Like, it's at a point. It hasn't peaked yet, but it's starting to flatline. But it's like, yeah. I mean, you get all the. I find all the stuff outside of her palace to be way more interesting, like the Sojiro and all that. But the palace itself, it's like, yeah, it's okay. It's not the worst. Would I put it above the museum? Yeah, I probably
I
would.
would put it above
yeah,
the
I probably
museum.
would. Not as good as the bank, but
I don't even remember her boss fight though.
it's the like her mom with the like sphinx body flying around, and you have to like crossbow. You shoot the giant crossbow at her. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That one's not that bad. There's not a whole lot to talk about with Futaba's.
Yeah, it was the only way for her to get her out of either the closet or the room.
Gamer girls, what can you do about it?
Ruining our lives.
Ruining our society. Pick one. Are you a gamer or are you a girl? Can't be both. What's oh yeah, after Futaba, Okumura. The infamous palace, the space one. When I first played the game, I was like, oh man, we're going to space? Yes! Yes!
And then you started playing
How wrong I was!
you started playing it, you were just like, fuck, I'm going to space.
Fuck!
No.
Space sucks!
Oh, that was bullshit.
Everything about that palace is bad.
It was garbage.
Everything.
It was big, hairy, and pink.
It ruins Morgana's character. It ruins Haru's character before she's ever even a character. And then the game just like spends the rest of that time like trying to put the pieces back together that it dropped. It almost feels like it's intentionally dropping the ball at times.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, really? You couldn't think of anything better than this?
It was just.
How many times has Ryuji roasted Morgana and now this is the final straw?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that palace was an absolute chore to do.
It is. It goes on for way too long too. And the boss, oh the boss. Oh the boss. They made the boss worse. Alright, they changed it. And it was still worse. How is it that I had a really hard time with his boss in the original game? I had an even more difficult time in Royal. Why did they change it? They didn't fix it. They just made it harder. It's like you go through the game. And it's like, yeah, I'm fucking, yeah, whatever. I'm breezing through it. And then you get there and it's like, oh my god, it's a dead hole. I know so many people, it's like, yeah, I just stopped at Okumura. The boss fight sucks. And it's like, oh my god.
That's the one with the robots, right?
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
It's terrible.
It's garbage.
It's terrible. Awful. It's another one that like demands you to use baton pass, except this time your teammates are constantly getting like status affected. So you can't. You just can't. How am I supposed to kill them all if I can't use the people to kill them? I don't get it.
You just have to have luck on your side. Or
You
just,
do.
Or
Yeah,
just be
no,
at a
you do.
really high level.
Yeah. It's bad.
It sucks.
It's bad.
It's bad pizza.
And he dies anyways. And then he gets fucking killed regardless.
He's the guy that looks like an old version of Markiplier, right?
Kinda, yeah. I've never heard that comparison, but yeah, I see
I
it.
did call him that because I hated him so much. I was like, you look like fucking Markiplier, but old, and I hate you.
He's like such a realistic character too. Like that person exists in real life for sure. Yeah.
Corporate everything.
Corporate greed, punishing good workers.
Yeah.
So relatable.
Like a certain company that won't be named.
All right, I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get sued.
I'll sue them eventually. I'm not gonna name names. You.
All right, let's get off though. I'm getting anxious talking about Kumara. So he fucking dies.
They
pin it.
Ruin your party.
Yeah, they pin it on the Phantom Thieves, though. Isn't that how the plot progresses?
Yeah.
Because you sent the calling card, and they're like, "Well, it must have been the Phantom Thieves."
And then there's like Phantom Thieves don't kill people.
Yeah.
Well, they did this time, and he's dead. And then you try to build your reputation up again.
Well, what is it? What's the reason for going into? Oh, it's because Akechi blackmails you, and you have to go into Sai's palace, because that's the next palace, is Sai's. Makoto's sister. Which is a really strong contender for, like, the best palace. There's some parts of it that I don't like, but I think overall...
Pretty good.
It's really fucking... The song in it, so fucking good.
Reminds me of like it's just like the bank. It's like it makes me feel like I'm a thief.
Yeah. Also, it's where the game starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. It opens up there.
It's like, oh, we start in a casino. Like, I like this, and then like,
and you realize all the people down there are fake.
Like that's the thing. I played it. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I didn't know what a palace was. I didn't know what a mementos was. I didn't.
Mentos. They're a nice minty candy.
Oh, Mentos. So you want to sponsor us?
Then there's like the weird boss rush where it's not even a boss rush. It's like an enemy gauntlet where you're just Joker. It's just, that part was easy.
I know.
It was like so forgettable.
Yeah, it was forgettable, but I found it to be. It's just.
It's an interesting change in pace.
Again, with bosses, I just got to a point where I just found all of them annoying, especially after the fucking what's his face,
Akuma.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm so done. The robots, they broke me.
Her boss fight. It's the roulette. Yeah. That
wasn't too.
That was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Cause like what? Oh man, I'm gonna lose money. Oh no. I'm gonna lose $100 of my $1 billion because the game just hands out money. Never broke in that game. You can never go broke.
Infinite money.
And you get to use Akechi for like the whole palace too, which is cool. That's when he's like using Robin Hood and whatnot, and then
after that's when he turns heel.
You get arrested.
And
he reveals himself.
And then that's when Joker gets the big guy.
And it's before that point that you have to have him at level 10.
Yep.
In order to get the true ending. Because, yeah, well, we'll get into that. We can breeze through. I mean, the rest of the game is just the same as the original up until after the Holy Grail fight. But next you do Shido, because for whatever reason everyone's like, he's the problem. He's the cause of all of this. It's gotta be him. It's like, yeah, maybe. But how? I don't know. His palace is cool. I don't know what the general consensus on the cruise ship is, but I get it's fucking long. It's probably if it were the original game, it'd be the longest palace, but I think the final one is actually the longest now. But the cruise ship is so long. It's so long. But I love it. I love that one. You don't remember any of it?
No. Like, I do remember it. I thought it was alright.
I even thought the part where you turn into the mice, I thought that part was like cute. It was like a puzzle.
Yeah. I was having a hard time with that a little bit. Only because, like, there was... I don't know, I think there was, like, a mouse hole that I just kept overlooking, and I was just like, how the fuck do I progress?
Yeah.
And I was trying to find all the will seeds, too, because I was told that, like, you need his will seeds, you're gonna need them for this
cool.
fight.
They give you cool perks. They do.
But I didn't get all the will seeds. It won't kill you if you don't get them all.
Well, I find it funny that so every third willed seed in the palace is like you have to fight a boss to get it. Some of those bosses are harder than like the palace bosses.
Yep.
It's really funny.
Yep.
It's like, what? This is just bonus content. What the hell?
Gotta get sweaty for that bonus
No,
content.
I liked it. I liked that. It's like, oh, finally a challenge. Finally. It's like, I want to get frustrated. I want my brain to have to, like, sweat, you know? Some of them are tough. They're tough ones.
That was the opposite for me. I was just like, oh my god, like another boss. I just want to turn my fucking brain off and just give me plot, give me story, like give me a long cutscene or something. I gotta turn my brain off for a second.
Gotta relax. And there's there's not a whole lot to talk about the cruise ship. It's long. You have to do the part where you get all the like letters and stuff. I mean, that's most of it. That's most of the palace is going around getting the letters, if not all of it. But Shido's boss fight. It's like 3 or 4 phases, I think. It's a long fight.
It just gets bigger.
Yeah, it's not bad. He gets swole.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the like one-on-one fight that you have with him, like towards the end, I swear that wasn't in the original. I think that was added, which is like, I like that. That's really cool, because he is like the guy that like fucked you over. Like, you're the only one that has real beef with this dude, you know. Everyone else is kind of just like, well, we also got beef, and it's like, shut up. It's my fight.
Shut
now.
up! I lost my family. My family literally kicked me out.
He put me in jail.
He put me
in baby jail.
He put me with the best man.
So do you. Yeah. I mean, Shido's not that. The calling card cutscene where they put it on the big screen and all that. So cool. So fucking cool. I don't know. He's not that. You know, who fucking cares? Who's Shido? Who cares?
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
And then you find the true culprit being a god of control, a holy grail.
So now you just gotta you gotta fight God.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Did you think Mementos was gonna? I mean, when I first played it, I was like, there's obviously something like this. This is gonna be like. I think in the back of my head, I was like, this is gonna be like where the end game is. Like, there's no way they just put some random, like, grindy, massive dungeon. Like, no, this has got to be it, right? Did you get that same impression? Or were you like, there's something more to this?
I did think there was, like, something more to it. I just didn't know where they were gonna go with it once, like, you do all your chores, pretty much, with, you know, people.
Oh, yeah, the, like, requests.
Yeah, the requests. And then that's that. Other than that, like, I just started to look at it as a place to just level up. And then I was just like, is this it? Like, and then I was told, like, oh no, there's more.
So when you would go into Mementos, would you just grind and grind until you got as far down as you could? Because it would stop you at points. It'd be like, you need...
I would just do my request. I would grind a little bit, do my request. As you get closer to the Holy Grail, I was just like, I didn't grind as much. I actually went in under leveled, I feel like.
So you're talking about when you like start the real dungeon of Mementos.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
Couldn't beat the boss.
The first you're talking about the second phase, not the
I beat the cup.
Yeah.
That was fine.
You fight a big cup. That's
yeah,
right.
but like after that, I had no like resources, and my team's health was like a little dinged up. But I didn't know I was gonna be fighting a big fucking thing that was broken. Yeah. So got to that. Literally couldn't. No matter what I did, no matter what big brain move I tried to pull off, I could not beat the fucking thing at the current level
It's a hard boss.
I was about to be like, you know what, this is it. I was getting so angry. I was just like, this is it. Like, I'm not gonna beat this game. This game is too long. It's been 200 hours.
And you still weren't done.
And I still wasn't done.
You still had like another like 20 to 30 hours.
Got it done in 10 hours later, but like it's... Do
you think if you went back and played that boss again, you would have less of a hard time?
Yeah, because I would pretty much know what I'm
You'd be
what I'm
more
doing.
prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always hard the first time.
But like when I did
Yabadabadoo. That was his name, right? Yabadabadoo. Yaldabaoth, right? It's Yaldabaoth.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Hey, Yugs!
Alright, Yugs.
Hey, Yugs, there's a fucking giant cup!
This is the coup de
He calls
grace.
himself God! It's the coup de grace, the big gay!
The big gay.
6 feet under. You talking to me? Forget about it.
Forget about it. But yeah, when I went back and I leveled up, like it was fine. It was cake.
Right.
I was like, I'm back. I'm better. And I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get over here! I'm gonna kick your ass. That's Alex Jones. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake. It's a guy. He has like 6 hands. I want to shake his hand. I just want to shake his hand.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna kick your ass.
You piece of shit! You fucking goddamn fucker!
Yeah, there's nothing really special to say about the like end of Mementos. There's nothing special about it. You get a puzzle or two. It's not that interesting. I love the aesthetic. I like that it's like creepy. There's like all these mysteries that feel like they're coming together.
The Reaper.
Did you fight the Reaper?
I did.
I didn't.
I fought the Reaper twice.
Did you? You beat him twice?
I beat his ass.
Did you know that if you fight him during flu season, he's sick? He has a cold, so it's easier to kill him. Isn't that it's so funny?
I think I heard that before, but I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it in flu season.
When I replay the game, I'm gonna fight him because I think that's one of the trophies, and I'm only missing like 5 or 10 trophies.
Yeah, when you get to level 99, it just takes a while. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a cakewalk because he is a little broken.
He's cool looking.
But like the first time I heard them chains, I was like,
"What is that?"
I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I just see a creepy shadow Dementor thing just like menacingly floating towards me. I'm just like, oh my god, let me get on this platform.
Can he not get you if you're on the platform?
No.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You just get on the platform, you get off, he'll respawn somewhere else, but he'll be there.
He's so creepy. I love it.
It would be funny if if he was still there, you just stood there, he's just like, ah.
I like always forget about the Reaper because there's no reason to fight him.
It's just.
Do you get any
unknown
cool
lore.
Rewards or something? Yeah, it's just like a fun boss fight.
You get something the first time that's really helpful.
Someone is like angrily smashing their keyboard like, he doesn't even know he's a fan of this game. He doesn't even know what you get from killing the Reaper. What the fuck? Shut up.
And my response is,
go get some pussy, bitch.
Go cry more. Cry more. Do better.
Now you could spend the rest of your life crying about it. Go touch grass.
No, but like actually, touch some grass.
Touch
It's
some
nice. Go outside.
Or don't. But yeah.
Don't lick doorknobs or people.
Centennial, the like giant like Satan persona that you summon that blows the fucking brains out.
Oh
of you.
yeah.
So
I love that.
cool.
I love that. I love that.
What does he say? He goes, be gone.
Joker,
He's so cool.
badass.
So fucking cool. What are you doing, man?
What
Playing
in
fucking. Stop moving the mic so much. Just
I don't-
gonna pick up.
It's just I'm fidgeting with it. It's I missed it.
Yeah, and then. Alright, let's say we haven't talked about Kasumi since the beginning of this video. Shit. Well, let's assume you've leveled up, you maxed out Kasumi, which at the time is only level 5. That's the highest you can get her at.
I feel like
No, I remember. You can only get her up to 5.
Yeah,
you
you
have
can
to rank her up 5 more times after.
yeah, you get her up to
Mementos Palace.
you get her up to 5, and that's as
get-
far as you can go until the bonus content.
So what is it? You get a catchy up to 8, right? And then you do a fight with him, and it goes up to 9. And then in Shido's palace, he goes up to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We just glossed over that. Before we get into what happens after you kill the god of control. In Shido's palace, you fight Akechi. And in the original game, that's where he would die. And he doesn't come back. Because that's how you write a character. That's what self-sacrifice. That's he what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, the redemption.
Yeah, he had a redemption,
arc.
yeah. He redeemed himself with some self-sacrifice. For the greater good. And what do? They bring him back.
They bring him back. He's
And-
not fake anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
That was
actually.
crazy, because I knew, because it was advertised, that you get him in the post-game. Well, I'm going to call the final palace the post-game now. You get him in the post-game, and I was like, oh, how are they going to bring him back? I don't get it. Maybe he somehow only exists in, like, the metaverse? I don't know, that'd be dumb. No, he's just alive.
They don't.
He just walks up and shoots. So that scene where he walks up to you in Shibuya and is like, I'll turn myself in and all that shit.
I'm just like.
It turns
how
out-
are you alive?
Yeah, that's exactly. I was
and
like,
it,
oh,
and
what?
it doesn't really explain that.
No, well, it does. They do.
Do they?
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that because again, I refreshed myself a little bit on Maruki's
Because he was shot.
palace. Yeah, he got fucking blasted. But yeah, so he definitely did die there. I can confirm to you, he did die. That is canon. He died. Even in Royal, he got shot and killed. Right? So what they do, and you know, fine. Let's get. All right. So you got Akechi to 10. You got Maruki to 10. You got Kasumi to level 5, which is max at the time. All right. Now you've unlocked the post game. Mm-hmm. So Akechi reveals himself, and then he reveals to you that, yeah, no, I died. I don't know how I'm alive, or whatever. And then it gets revealed to you when you're talking to Maruki way later on. Or it may be be midway through his palace, or it's like right before you send the calling card. I forget when they explain it. But he tells you his whole backstory, like, oh yeah, my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. I think we already went over that, but he's saying like, oh, well, yeah. The reason, or it was after... Because he has a persona. Maruki has a persona.
Yeah.
That's like the big plot twist. It's like, whoa, I didn't expect that, right?
He has a palace and a persona.
Right. Here's the thing, though. The palace is not at all connected to his persona. The way they explain it to in the game is like, well, excuse me. A persona is like your will of rebellion or something like that, right? A palace is like your strongest desire, right? Manifesting. There's no rule saying that you can't have both. So you do see his palace manifesting midway through the game, but you don't know what it is or who it is, right? He doesn't even know it's his. And then it's like during the whole like battle with Yaldabaoth that he awakens to his persona. because he's able to see the metaverse because he has a palace. So he's seeing all the fuck shit around. He's like, "What the hell is going on? Is this the end of the world? Like, I think I did something wrong." And then I forget what his persona is called. Do you remember the name? It began with an A, right? Look that up. Jamie, pull that up. He awakens to his persona, and his persona's unique ability is just the ability to, like, change reality as it is. So what he does is that it was like, and I guess it's because Joker and Akechi are the wild cards that they aren't affected by, like, the brainwash he's basically doing. So, and Kasumi, spoilers again, Kasumi's already brainwashed, so it doesn't even matter with her. But it doesn't affect Joker and Akechi. However, he knows that Joker's, like, deepest desire is to be friends with Akechi, is would be able to, like, save him. So he changed reality to bring Akechi back to life. So it's like during the or immediately after the fight with Yaldabaoth, I guess, is when he, like, rewrites everything and he brings Akechi back to life, and then he just walks through Shibuya and is like, "Here I am, I'm alive." But it's the thing, he does the same shit with all the other Phantom Thieves. Well, yeah, that's it. Oh, Azathoth. Okay. Oh no, I probably butchered that. It transforms too, it evolves, which is sick.
I remember having a really fucking hard time with that boss.
What's it called, though? Something, Adam something. When it evolves, it becomes like Adam something. It has, like, a cool name. It's like a giant golden beast. Not a beast, but like a man.
Adam Cadmon?
Adam Cadmon, yeah. That's a cool fucking name. And his boss is fucking awesome. I thought it was really hard and really long, but that's exactly why I loved it. Especially the first phase. The second phase wasn't that bad. But the first phase, I was just like, oh my god!
No, the first phase, I hated it.
Really?
Because
I just thought it was hard. Well, that's the thing, though. It was like the first new boss. It was like, I haven't done this.
I kept running out of SP, and then I ran out of items.
But if you ranked up with Hifumi, the shogi girl, she gives you the ability to swap out party members, which is, like, that's crucial for that fight.
Yup, very useful.
Yeah. But yeah, so, okay, what else does Maruki does? He brings back Okumura, he brings him to life, and, like, Haru and his relationship are, like, good. He brings Wakaba back to life, so Futaba and Sojiro. Ryuji's, like, cool with his track team. An is with her friend. Yusuke is happily painting with Madarame.
He's like a famous, well, not a famous, but, like, he's a well-known artist.
Something like that.
Yeah, like, his stuff is in a museum.
Yeah, that's right. He's like in shows and stuff. Makoto's cool with her sister, and their dad is alive. It's revealed that their dad is also alive. And we were discussing this beforehand, but
yeah, as Joker, you just go up to every single one of them, and you're just like,
and you're like, hey, isn't this weird? This is weird, right?
Yeah, this is weird. Like, it's like not real. Like, your happiness is fake.
It's true.
They're dead.
It's true.
They're dead.
Well, no, I love it. You just he just goes up to them and he's like, isn't this weird? And then they go, what? What are you talking? Weird? What are you talking?
They just have a realization. They're just like.
It, like, sinks in.
Just like, huh? No, like they're here. They're here. No, they're dead. Like, as Joker, you're just raining on their parade, just like.
But even Joker got the thing that he wanted, right? He brought a Akechi back to life, which is, like, my big complaint, is that they brought Akechi back to life. Alright, I get it. Gameplay-wise, cool. You get a new party member. He's awesome. You even get the showtime with him. The showtimes are so cool, but we don't gotta get into that.
Wow, Joker brought Akechi back to life.
No, Maruki did.
Oh.
I just fucking explained it to you.
Oh.
That's his persona's like unique ability.
It's still. I thought it would have been funny if Joker brought him back and been like, "Hey, if anybody's gonna kill you, it's gonna be me."
What do you think of the showtimes? We'll just quickly touch on it. What's your favorite showtime?
Joker and Akechi.
Yeah, that's probably mine too. A runner-up would be Makoto and Haru, the wrestling one.
Oh yeah. I like that one too.
Yes,
I like that one too.
That one's fucking baller. I even like Yusuke and Ryuji, where they're like in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
That one's cool.
I mean, they're all good. I like all of them.
You know, I never got the Joker and Sumire one.
I think you have to romance.
Do you? Is that what it? Nah, that can't be it. Because I got her to rank 10. I didn't romance her, but she was at rank 10.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta romance her in order to get that.
Well, whatever. It's cool. They're all cool. It's an interesting. It's just like it's almost like the same thing as an all-out attack. It's just like more random when you get it. But yeah, they're a cool addition.
You just reminded me that they have a Showtime. Like I want to watch that.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't romance Sumire. I romanced Makoto.
Right.
And I let Joker be loyal. I didn't want him to be an introverted whore.
God damn.
Like me.
Yeah, so my big complaint is that Ketchy was alive. But
I'm fine with him being alive. It was fine.
It's so fan servicey though.
I
That's
know.
what I think. And I get it. That's the whole point. It's an anime. I get it. But here's the thing. It also, at the same time where it's really bad, it offers a really interesting perspective, right? So you get this whole fucking bitchy, moody side of Akechi where it's like, okay, this is the real him. And I get it. He didn't grow up well. Right? And that's cool. I like that. I like that side of Akechi. That's who he is. Even if he's like bitchy, but it's like, you know they're gonna take him away again. That's what you think, at least, right? So that's the whole dilemma, right?
Also, like...
That's like part one of the dilemma is like, okay, well, we could stop this guy, because that's the right thing to do, but it's at the cost that I'm going to be dead. And it's cool to me that he knows that, and that if you say, no, I don't, like, want you to die, I'm not going to stop Maruki, I don't want you to die, like... Maruki complete. This is like an alternate ending where you don't stop Maruki. It like he basically just brainwashes everyone, and Akechi like becomes like nice and one of the boys and all that. It's like, okay, it's not necessary. It's called. I don't know if the game refers to it as this, but like the fans, they refer to it as like the ideal ending. Because it's not the good ending. It's just ideal. But...
I never looked at the quote-unquote ideal ending.
Right. It's way less interesting.
Also, it just clicked to me. Akechi isn't just bitchy. He has killed people. He still killed Haru's dad.
Yeah, he did. He did murk him, and Haru kind of just shrugged it off, which is another reason to not like Haru.
Yeah, like she kind of like recovered.
She's like, yeah, well, I mean, I guess you did kill my dad, but ha ha ha.
Yeah, that kind of she did brush that off, didn't she? Like she did.
Yeah.
She like
that was like one of the first things I noticed. Like, we're really just gonna chill here and ignore the fact that he murked her dad. Good guy, like bad dude or not, like even she still got murked.
Like even after it happened, like she was sad, but it was like
it didn't have to. He could have just had the change of heart. Could have just let it happen, but nah. You killed the guy.
He made you a sweater of his own tears, and you killed him.
Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. For like the really psycho Akechi fans, they're like, oh, how could you say that? Fuck you, that's my sweetheart. Shut up. It's stupid. He's dead. That's the whole point of his arc. And then here's the real kicker, right? It's like, okay, we did the right thing. We stopped Maruki. I guess Akechi's dead. Nope. He's somehow still alive.
Mm-hmm.
They like you see his like arm or something as he's like walking by. It's like implied that he was like arrested. He turned himself in, and it's like, what the fuck? What is it? Who is this for? Well, you're not gonna do another one. You're not gonna make a sequel to Persona 5. You're gonna do Persona 6, and it's not gonna have any of these characters. Well, whatever.
They're gonna. They already got Strikers.
Well,
I feel like they're gonna.
Here's the thing: Strikers is a sequel to Persona 5, not R. So Akechi is canonically dead in Strikers. There's no Kasumi. There's no Maruki. This is real. This is real.
Okay, are they gonna have like Persona 5 R Strikers?
No. Because I don't want Akechi to be alive. There, I said it.
But it's just like, why even have R in the first place then? They're just milking this thing. They're milking it pretty much.
Yeah. And then the other like moral dilemma isn't like just about Akechi. That's like a whole side thing. That's like the B plot, right? You find out like the horrors of like Sumire like basically being brainwashed, right? This is like before he even had before Maruki even had like persona powers and all that shit. Like he just did that, like psychologically fucked her brain.
Yep.
It's like, alright, that's a little messed up. And again, he's like not a bad dude. In his eyes, it's like, well, I helped her. Like she's happier. And it's like, well, it's fake.
Yeah,
it's like she's not. What did she learn from this?
She's just like, it's just a way for her to deal with all that trauma.
Yeah.
It
doesn't allow for growth in a character, and I think that's another big thing
she just took on her sister's life.
Yeah, I think it's another big thing that I don't like about Sumire is that you didn't need a character. I get why you did it. Again, a new party member, ooh, more content. But like, you didn't really need a character like that because you go through the whole game with the Phantom Thieves and they all go through such shitty situations and they all grow as the story progresses. That's the whole point. And then you see the effects of taking that away from them and just giving them a perfect life and like how that just isn't as good as the real thing, you know, as actually learning and growing, which is a very nice message. But it's like, okay, well, if you could invent a perfect world, would you? And as the Phantom Thieves, your answer would be no. You played through the whole game. Your answer's obviously going to be no. Yeah. If you started that palace, maybe you wouldn't say that. If you've not gone through everything, maybe you wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean,
but the answer is clear. It pushes it on you. It does, but like the obvious answer is like no.
Yeah, like story wise, you would pick no. You would choose to rebel. Like no, I don't want a perfect life, but like thinking outside the box, like put your actual self in that situation. He's
not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, you've like say you've had a shitty life, like maybe you lost both of your parents. And you had the opportunity to live a life where you have the perfect family going on,
like Futaba.
Yeah, I like that the game challenges you. Like,
it's a moral dilemma.
Yeah,
yes.
Like,
that's what's so interesting.
Would you actually want this? Would you actually want this for somebody who you're close to? And in this case, it was Futaba.
Well, it was all the Phantom Thieves, really.
Yeah. Just family.
But that's what's so good about the final palace, right? That's what makes the content so juicy. It doesn't give you a bad guy. It gives you a moral dilemma and obligation to stick to your guns as a Phantom Thief.
It's the Matrix. Do you want the harsh, real reality that
it's exactly like that,
allows you to grow, or do you want to live in a dream world where everything is perfect? You wake up, you have your life pretty much set out for you.
It's like
no hardship.
Just like the god of control, like, you know, yelled about, like, well, we stopped him because we wanted free will, and you're kind of taking that away again. And he's like, yeah, but you're happy, right? He's like, I'd rather have free will. I'd rather fuck up and learn from my mistakes. I would rather that.
Yeah.
And,
it's the beauty of, you know, life, being a human being, making mistakes
again,
and growing from them.
If you see it from his perspective, right?
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Because of course he would want to, like, help his girlfriend. And the cost of that, he did. When he awakens Persona, he snapped her out of her catatonic state. The cost was that she didn't know who he was anymore. So he still lost his girlfriend, but at least she was happy. And, well, I don't know. I guess we re-killed her parents
Oh, God.
by stopping him. But yeah, the palace is... now that we got all that done, unless you had something to add.
No, that's pretty much it. He's not the bad. He's not the bad guy. Actually, you are. What are you gonna do? You gonna let them live happily, or are you gonna
No.
let them have their free will and suffer with the pain and the baggage?
But as far as the palace goes, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was fucking awesome. It's the longest in the game by far, and that's good. That's Of course, I bought the game for more content. That's why I got the game. That's why I worked at the Confidants, so I could get this kind of content. It's good, substantial content. So if I had to recommend one game over the other, definitely get R. Definitely get R. Get more content. Get more palace.
Yeah, it's probably
and it's very like, it's like diverse. There's a whole lot of different sections and ideas and puzzles in it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Remember the shit where like, well, there's like the part where you have to like take the tests or whatever. If you answer wrong, you have to fight. That part actually wasn't that great. But like, there's the part with like the like you're in the sky and there's the plants and the bridges and shit, and it feels like you're working up to like the Garden of Eden. It's so cool. It's so cool. And the music in it's awesome too.
Yeah, I really like that design, like it being like a heavenly.
Because Mementos was like hell, right?
Yeah.
This is like he just fictionized heaven, or realized it. Although I hate it that they extended Mementos. They extended it. What the fuck? You even have to leave his palace to go to Mementos so you can do more of his palace. That part kinda sucked. But I don't blame it. Whatever. Again, more content, but like I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go back. You get more requests, I think, though, right? You get more side missions, or am I wrong?
I think you get a couple more requests.
Yeah, you get like 2 or 3, something like that. Not a whole lot, yeah. Yeah, it's cool. You get to spend more time with your fan of Thieves, and as a result, it drastically like changes the ending. They all have different perspectives. It's I don't want to go too in depth with it, but like all the Phantom Thieves like have different outcomes as a result. Like if you just get the normal ending, it's all like happy and stuff. They go on vacation and whatnot. But after the like true ending, they all get like real. It's like, wow, these characters, they like feel more real now. And I like that. But it's like it's way I swear it's way different from like the original ending. And then you get that little heart-to-heart moment with Maruki at the end. And it wraps up nicely.
I agree.
So you like the game?
Yeah, I think I might even put it definitely top 15, maybe top 10.
Oh, it's definitely in my top. I think it's in my top 5.
It was just so fucking long at times.
Who's your? If you had to pick one character, who's your favorite? Here, how about that? You get to pick one character that's your favorite, one palace that's your favorite, and one song that's your favorite.
I really like Joker because it, for one, kind of reminds me of me. Just
He's the main character.
Yeah, main character, but like he doesn't say anything.
He's
He doesn't-
white.
He doesn't say much.
Oh, I guess he's Asian.
What? Yeah,
He's Japanese.
Japanese.
How dare I whitewash him in my mind.
Alright, even though he's the main character, he's kind of like a blank slate. Like, you can do anything you want with him, and
Yeah.
I really like that about...
That's like the approach, I think.
I really like that about him. I mean, in the show, they gave him a name, and, I like that element. I like that they have a character. It's somewhat established, but it's still a blank slate. Like, you can do things, you can do whatever you want with him.
You could be a degenerate all you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can
You-
fuck
like-
your teacher.
Yeah, like you can work at this place. You can work at a flower shop
Or you
and
could
be a
fuck your teacher.
law-abiding citizen, or you can fuck your teacher
Yeah.
while having other girls on the side.
Or, even better, you can fuck your teacher. Oh wait, I already said that.
You could sell drugs.
She could give you a massage.
You can be a part of a fucking corporate empire. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say, or you could be black.
Black Joker.
It's like, wait, I don't remember that part of the game.
Oh no! It's definitely there. It's definitely there. You just
All
gotta-
right. Palace and song.
Song. Already know. Life will change. I'm fine with the instrumental, and I'm fine with like her singing. It's
Okay.
a really good song.
Yeah, no.
Palace. It's I would either say the casino or the bank, because
Okay.
I really like those.
Not
two. Those-
Maruki's?
Maruki's was kind of good too. It reminded
Loved
me.
it.
I'm not gonna say that. That's spoiler.
For what?
For Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, that's fair.
Uh,
We'll
but
get
but
to
that I would say those are my top three. I would put
You have to pick one.
the casino over the bank, only because I had a better experience with the casino than the bank. Boss fight, pretty okay, pretty good.
The casino one?
Yes.
I think it's better than that.
Um,
I liked it a lot.
you feel like, me personally, I felt like an actual thief going through each thing. It was a challenge. Like, you couldn't just,
It's
beat
the
it.
peak of the game. I feel like that's
Yeah.
where the game peaks.
It's not like you can do everything in one shot. Like, you have to take
Right.
things in steps and then go back.
Right.
And then, So I like that. And yeah, it's pretty much getting to the pinnacle of the whole plot. Like, this is where things get real. Like, it's the big gay. Like, you gotta strap up.
For me, as far as characters go, I love so many. I could say like Ryuji or Yusuke, but like what it really is, it's either it's like a tie either between Sojiro or Kawakami. If I have to give an edge to one,
But a character that's not Joker, I would say it's Ryuji for me. I really like
if I had to give the edge to one, I'm gonna say Kawakami's my favorite character.
Okay.
That's hard for me because I love Sojiro. I really do. It's so close, but like she's a maid. She gives you massages. You can romance her. She fishes. She's so real too. She never wants to do anything. I love that. She's always I'm the same way.
Relatable.
Oh god, I love her. I love her. She's so milfy. Anyway, I mean, and then Palace. I'm gonna. I want to say Maruki's, but I'm gonna say the casino because it is my favorite. But like, Maruki's is awesome, but the casino's definitely my favorite. Again, I think that's the peak of the game, honestly. And song, it's always different for me, man. It's always different. I think the credit song, Our Light. I think it's so. That's my favorite. It's beautiful. I love it. And it almost made me cry. It was close. I maybe sweated a little. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's my choice. But I don't want to like forget songs like "Colors Flying High," "Wake Up, Get Out There," "Last Surprise." I'll tell you what, I don't like "Takeover." "Last Surprise" is way better than "Takeover." You can't beat the.
Yeah.
So good, so good. Yeah.
Another song that I really liked. Hold up.
I Believe was good. I forget what the jazz club one is, but that one's up
It's
there.
called-
But Our Light, that's my number one.
It goes down, no, 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 no. Where have you been? And so.
Oh, Beneath the Mask.
Yeah, I like that one
Oh,
too.
fucking clap. That's probably playing in this video. Real quick, before we wrap things up, what do you think of the Smash Brothers remix of that song?
The Smash Brother remix of it? I gotta listen to it again.
It's good. People don't like it because it's fast paced, but I mean, it's Smash. That's what it was made for. It's remade. The original exists. Why
Can
are
you
you mad?
imagine slow music playing in Smash?
Yeah, Beneath the Mask is brilliant. Oh,
Biomechanical.
oh,
It
spicy.
makes me feel like I gotta go out into a city and walk around.
I listen to it a lot, just cause.
It's chilling. It's a chilling song.
When I work, when I'm walking, whatever, man. I'm working.
I gotta go. Now I gotta go to Tokyo and just walk around fucking Shibuya.
Let's do that. Let's do a vlog, GoonTalk vlog in Tokyo. I've always like I keep saying the older I get, the more likely I want, or the more willing I am to go visit Japan, travel abroad for like a couple weeks. You know,
It's on the list.
it'd be so sick. Just get away from life for a while,
Yep.
somewhere where you're out of your element.
Where you can go to a diaper cafe.
What the fuck? Not what I had in mind.
Never heard of a diaper cafe?
Don't think I need to. Hey, did you go to the maid cafe in the game?
I did once.
You get like a trophy for ordering off of some menu, like the special. I think you have to go there with like max charisma, and you get to order off the special menu. And you get a trophy for that. That's one of the very few trophies I don't have because I never went.
I don't know how many trophies I have in person. I think I'm like 60%.
I'm like really close. One more playthrough, and it'll be my second playthrough, and I'll have all of them. I swear. I think the hardest one, and you could probably manipulate it some way, is like winning the lottery. Because there's like a raffle game or something that you could do. And I'm sure there's a way to like finagle it. But anyways, fuck dude, this is probably like longer than 2 hours.
Yeah.
If that. I don't remember when we started. It felt...
You're gonna have a fun
Actually,
time.
maybe not. I think we started around like 8, right? Was it 7?
Yeah, definitely. We were definitely talking like 8:15.
Yeah, it's like almost 9:30, so this was substantial. I mean, we finally got done. The whole reason we did this is because we don't actually want to do a whole playthrough of Persona because it's way too long.
That would take way too long.
Atlas would copyright strike every fucking video. Like,
and
try
plus,
to kill
it would just pretty much be us just doing the same thing over and over.
There's so much dialogue too.
Yeah,
you don't want to talk over it. If you haven't played Persona, get Persona 5R, play it. It's excellent
Really good.
game. If you don't want to, don't. I don't care.
Watch somebody else's playthrough of it.
Yeah.
Give it a 9.5, even though my memory is shit and all fuzzy.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of anime.
I'd give it. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot. Again, there's some things that they could have done better, but fuck it, it's still one of my favorites.
Solid.
Put it up in my top
Heavily
5.
solid.
I confidently put it in my top 5, for sure. Well, any closing thoughts for you?
Well, I'm a dad. Love that line.
Yeah. I think that wraps things up nicely, yeah. Alright, well, thanks for listening to this. If if you liked what you listened to, then subscribe, hit the like,
Smash that like button.
comment. Oh, hey, here, how about this? If you like this kind of content, this Goon Talk format, where we just kind of talk about anything. We've only done it once before. This is whatever.
And it's also not scripted. It's right off the brain.
Yeah.
We got no notes, but we'll be more prepared next time.
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if you like it. We could do more. It's not hard.
Just us.
But,
just us talking.
If we do this again, leave some. Maybe next time we can answer some like viewer questions. So if you have anything you want to ask us, that we could answer in the next Goon Talk, let us know. Drop it in the comments. And that's all I got.
That's all I got as well. It's good to be back.
All right. Well, who knows when this is getting uploaded? But yeah, it's good to be back.
We'll see you in the next one.
All right, everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Peace.
And drink some coffee.
Well, I'm a dad.